The Boscastle Floods of August 2004. By David Phillips. The Boscastle Floods of August 2004 was a flash flood that occurred in Boscastle on the 16th of August 2004. Boscastle is located in southeast England, on the north coast of Cornwall on the Bristol Channel. Boscastle is situated in a steep-sided valley called the Valency Valley, where the River Valency flows down from Marshgate and onto the Boscastle harbour. This has made Boscastle a very pretty site and subsequently a popular tourist attraction with many National Trust sites. The land is quite steep, which causes a lot of rainwater to run off the sides into Boscastle once the land becomes saturated. August 2004 was a wet summer in most parts of the UK, with many Brits heading off to Athens to watch the Athens Olympics. The persistent rainfall caused difficult driving conditions across the road networks. Here is a weather clip from the BBC.
I fear this could be quite a familiar scene on the roads and motorways across Britain through this afternoon. We are looking at some pretty hefty downpours coming along. We've already seen quite a few. But it's not all doom and gloom. I have managed to find a little bit of sunshine for you. You can see some sun there bouncing off the rooftops in Leicester a little earlier on. And indeed there will still be some sunshine in between those showers, but when they come along you'll certainly know about it. Really quite nasty, those heavy downpours. In fact, affecting many parts of the UK through this afternoon. So if you haven't seen a shower yet, then you may well see one a little later on. And as they say, when they do come along, quite nasty, sudden deterioration in driving conditions. Certainly you could be driving along and it's fine. The next thing you know, you run into a heavy downpour, lots of surface water and spray, and there's even the risk of some localised flooding as well. So let's take a look at some of where the showers have been through this afternoon already. We've seen some heavy ones across parts of eastern Scotland. There have been some pretty nasty showers running their way down through Northern Ireland as well, and not moving on very quickly. There's not much of a breeze to blow them through here, so when they do come along they're hanging around for quite some time, giving some lengthier spells of rain. It's a similar story across the northwest of England. We've been seeing some quite heavy showers ganging up here and also down through Wales, some nasty ones just in the last hour or two. Further south there's a bit more of a breeze, so the showers, although they are quite heavy, they're zipping through fairly quickly, so we are managing to see a little bit of that sunshine in between. But certainly those showers quite widespread through this afternoon. Almost anywhere is at risk of seeing a heavy downpour, but keeping a little bit more in the way of persistent rains and cloudier skies across the far north of Scotland. So with a bit of a breeze here, temperatures not all that special, 16 or 17 degrees at best. But as we look further southwards, where we get a little bit of sunshine in between those showers, it shouldn't be too bad. It's around 21 or 22. Now, as we go through tonight, many of the showers will start to die away. We'll still keep some outbreaks of rain across the north of Scotland, and we'll probably have a shower or two running its way down into northwest England and parts of southern England as well, likely to keep some heavy showers going through the night. But elsewhere a little bit drier, and temperatures not a problem overnight, down to around about 12 or 13 degrees. So into the morning, not a bad start for many of us. There may be a little bit of mist and fog first thing, but that'll clear away fairly swiftly. But the showers will start to get going as we head through the afternoon. Once again, there could be some heavy ones around, particularly for more central and southern parts of the UK, whereas across the north of Scotland, here we will still, once again, keep some more persistent outbreaks of rain. Temperatures broadly similar to today, but feeling a little bit chilly when those showers come along. Thursday, I think there'll be a glimmer of hope. It looks like it's going to be a little bit drier and brighter, and then later on we'll look for some more rain coming into the west. Anna.
On the 16th of August 2004, 200 millimeters of rainfall caused the land to become saturated. On the day of the flood, there was an unprecedented amount of rainfall, largely due to the remnants of Hurricane Alex, that moved across the Atlantic Ocean and caused extreme rainfall in Cornwall. Here is a news clip from the BBC.
Here, the sleepy village, right in the heart of it here, where the river deluge came on both sides of the building that was in the centre. But it is these pictures now with the vehicles bobbing around in them, just floating along like corks, which really quite astonished everybody, because that was when we realised the full strength of this torrent. Now if you look up, rescue helicopter there, but if you look straight up there, that is the River Valency, which comes down the middle. Off to the right, the River Jordan joins it, and if you've heard of a third river, the River Paradise, that fuels the River Jordan. So in effect three rivers descended onto the very heart of Boscastle here. This shot is just up from, amateur video of course, just up from the harbour, which is down to the left. Those cars are floating down, getting washed down, a van just stopping. into the harbour area. Now, the van that's just pushing itself round is an example of the vehicles getting stuck. Some of them didn't carry on like these ones are. Some stopped off to the right there by the main bridge in Boscastle, and the problem there was that they acted as a dam, adding to an even greater torrent of water coming through later. One of the more dramatic sights here is, in fact, which we'll see later, off to the left, that car moving off again round to the left, go down to a building at the harbour entrance called the Harbour Lights. It's a 400-year-old building, one of the most photographed in the county.
The flood damaged and destroyed parts of Boscastle. 58 properties were flooded and 150 cars were swept away. The heavy rain had also damaged many crops, with farmers losing hundreds of thousands of pounds. August 2004 was the wettest summer on record back then. Thank you for watching this documentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.